All right, thanks. If you thought the Canadian chap was hard to understand, then you're going to have a real time with me. Probably important to recognise as well that this is a non-occupational study that I'm presenting here now. And while you look at work-safe standards of 85 dBs, this is purely recreational. But one of my passions is in life is I play music in a band called the Catalpa Memorial Flute Band. We're a non-for-profit cultural organisation. We play at things like half-time bands and St. Patrick's Day parades, whatever, and we make a hell of a lot of sound, massive sound. But regards to Bandcamp jokes, I've heard absolutely everyone you can possibly think of, or any sort of a joke that's around a flute, so just to get a respectable discussion going, we'll just leave that to the side. When it comes to sound level, there's an argument there about whether it's music or whether it's noise. So music would be desired sound, noise would be undesired sound, generally speaking. I'm going to give a brief demonstration of what I think music is. So it's like... What do you think, music or sound? Music or noise? My wife thinks it's noise. She doesn't like it. My neighbour calls it something a hell of a lot ruder than that. But look, I like playing it, so I'm going to carry on playing it anyway. Regardless of whether you think it's music or sound, the noise energy that it emits has the potential to cause noise-induced hearing loss. So as a hygienist, what do? Went out and measured it and looked at controls to put in place in and around that. So how we were going to reduce it and protect our band members. So the levels of noise experienced by our band members are huge, really. I mean, like your AIOH there is between 95 and 105 dBs for drummers and for percussion instruments. Your LC peak, I mean, like literally every session, you're over 140 dBc. Massive amounts of noise energy getting released, so there's a clear risk there for all the members of our band. So we obviously want to do something about that to protect our members. The green line up the top there, that's your peak. Now it's consistently above 130 dBc, goes over 140 quite regularly. For your LAEQ, it's consistently above 100. We also did octave band analysis, so not surprisingly for the percussion instruments, the lower frequency noise is dominant. For the flutes, the higher frequency noise is dominant. So we built that into our controls and how we were actually putting a noise control plan together for the band. Like, what does it mean for band members? Essentially, your band members are getting overexposed after 5 to 10 minutes of practice. Huge amounts of noise energy getting emitted. But again, this is desired sound. This is the desired effect that they want, you know? So how are you going to deal with it? Good old-fashioned noise, hierarchy of control. Elimination is not an option. We want to make these sounds. We want to entertain, if that's the word, our audience. Substitution is not going to work either because we like the noise that it makes, and the tones it makes. So what we do for the guys that are practicing at home, we give them these O-rings that stop the vibration on top of the drums. So when they're practicing at home, their exposure isn't as loud. We don't use them for recitals. Again, we want that noise to be made in that way. Bottom of the hierarchy of control, earplugs, not ideal, but you can get these really good earplugs that fit into the ear canal and reduce or attenuate the noise to something appearing reasonable. Fit testing using the EAR fit and hearing protection awareness training, we give that to all our band members as well. And typically what you would always see before the guys went in was the earplugs hanging out. And again, you'd say, mate, you're not wearing your earplugs properly. Why are you not wearing your earplugs properly? He said, well, I can't hear what I want to hear, you know. They want to hear that sound, so you're trying to educate them there all the time. We give them access to Sound Level app. It's that one that was detailed in that AIOH paper. It's one of the better ones, user-friendly. So they can find an area in their house where the noise isn't as loud, essentially, whether it's true reverberation on walls or low ceilings or whatever. We've looked at noise controls, essentially. Mattresses up against walls, more to stop the neighbours giving out than anything else. But yeah, we do that as well. We also hold our sessions outdoors in parks when weather permits, and the neighbours love us for that too. And we've got a more appropriate space as well. Initially, we were practicing in a low ceiling area with a highly reverberant wall. We've moved to a high ceiling area with a low reverberant wall, and we've been able to reduce the the noise levels there, or sound levels, I'll call them music levels, quite a lot. So look at, we just had to put in controls. Well, I thought we had to put in controls for our members, just to deal with something that we can do. So just like to thank a few people around. Burgundy is my hero. Any man who can suck a margarita up through a flute and light a flame through is, he's kind of a big deal. Got Olm's Hygiene in as well. Thanks to them for use of the equipment, and most of all the Catalpa Memorial Flute Band for letting me be a fraud and try and play music and participating in the study. Thank you.